Another thought on player development, 2 minutes. Teach me what I really, really need to master. There's a lot of flash. There's a lot of things that are great for Instagram and great for YouTube, I suppose, or great to put on a highlight video. And none of them are bad per se. There's often things you can add to your game and do, but in my experience, the best players always had this broad base of mastery. And they mastered very specific and basic things. When it came to footwork, you see kids trying to do the latest moves, but they move their pivot foot every time they jab, step, and crossover. When it comes to ball handling, they might be able to dribble real fast and do all these moves in place, but do they have the necessary footwork and explosiveness to get by somebody? I actually had, during this quarantine time that I'm videotaping this, some old videos in, and they were from my high school days, and my son Elijah was watching, and I said, Elijah, how many moves did I have? I didn't have that many moves, but I had some very specific moves that worked, and then I had some very specific counters that worked if those first ones didn't work. And my point to him was, listen, you don't need to be amazing at everything. You don't even want to be mediocre at everything. You need to be great at some very specific things. And oftentimes those specific things are general, they're foundational to everyone. But then there's that other element of being very specific to you. They're the things that work for you. You find those things out by playing. You find those things out by watching yourself play. You might find those things out by copying some other people and seeing what they do. But then you got to figure it out on your own. And again, in today's environment, it's great to introduce new things and new concepts and new moves and all these other things. And it's helpful, don't get me wrong, but there's still a point. Teach me what to master. Teach me what matters most. I did the same thing for 20 years, I promise you, over and over and over. And it was my base that made me super effective as a player.